Hello friends, how's everyone doing today? Welcome to my channel and thank you for joining me. And welcome to hashtag Tag Tuesday. So I'm going to make some quick and easy tags today. So just to let you know, this is an open collab hosted by me. Everyone's welcome to join in any Tuesday. You don't have to do it every Tuesday. And so just if you're making some tags, why not post your video on Tuesday? Use the hashtag Tag Tuesday, link my channel, subscribe to my channel, and let me know, and I will add your channel link to my participation list under my video. So that's pretty much all there is to it. So let's get started on some tags. So I am working on a journal that I wanted to use this wallpaper border to make some tags. The colors go with it really well. So I'm going to make see how many we can make. I'm just going to cut maybe 3 of these little pieces. I just wanted to make some, kind of narrow tags. And besides these being narrow, these little pieces like this, they are the right colors. So yeah. I think this is the first wallpaper border I ever bought when since I've been junk journaling and buying wallpaper, and I found this and I just thought it was really cute and very usable, so I picked it up, and I picked up, actually I have 2 of them. I think I had 3 and I used 1 up, but yeah. So also these are wallpaper and they're blank on the back, but I want to glue them down to something that will kind of straighten it out and make just a little bit better of a sturdier tag. So I have this brown envelope here that I'm going to cut up. I have found quite a few of these, not quite a few, but probably about a dozen of these envelopes at Goodwill one time. Let's see, is this going to cut? It's going over my little thing there. Let's cut off the end here, see if that works. Yeah, it was going over the little end cap there. So it wasn't flat on my cutter. So let's see if this will cut. Yeah, there we go. That's better. Okay, so I'm just cutting this open so I can, what I've been doing is gluing on this part here that has like print on it, and then using the inside, which is plain, of course. I'll show you as soon as I get it open here. So I cut that side. Let's cut this side. And so I'm using that as a, backing for tags and whatever I need a backing for. So I like the color of these. So they came in really handy, like when I picked them up at, there you go. Now I'm going to have to cut with my scissors, I guess, because it's a little bit long for my paper cutter. But yeah, just when I picked them up, I didn't know what I was going to, that's my other phone. I didn't know what I was going to use them for, but yeah, they ended up being a really nice backing. So kind of glad I got them. They're just as thick pretty much as a file folder, I think. They're kind of like cardstocky. They're a little bit thicker than a regular, the brown envelopes that you buy with a little clasp. They're a little bit thicker than those. So let me just cut off this fold here, because I can actually use this flap first probably. So let's do that. I'm just going to cut off the fold. It's just easier sometimes for me to cut off the fold than to try to cut on the fold, because sometimes when you cut on the fold, you have like that little lip that develops, you know what I mean? It's a little like curve. So I just kind of usually just cut the fold off like that, and then I have a flat piece of paper usually. So let's see. So let's see if I can use this up first. So yeah, see, here's print. So I'm going to be gluing over that, and these aren't see-through, so I think it'll be okay. Yeah, you can't see through those. I'm just going to use some art glitter glue, see how that glues down. I mean, this is basically paper, so it should be fine. And I just refilled my art glitter glue. I went and cleaned out my nozzle. Like, I couldn't get this off the lid, and I do take it off once in a while and just clean it out so the glue flows. But today I went and took the whole lid off, but I had to run it under warm water, because I was like, I've taken it off before, but I didn't really notice a lot of glue in there. Let me put this down at the bottom, maybe over to the side. Yeah, I don't remember noticing a lot of glue in there, but today I took it off because I couldn't just take it off with my hand. Ran it under hot water and then had to still twist really hard, like my hand hurt afterward. I used a towel though to put over the lid, and because it's got a rough kind of ridges on it, so I used a towel and I had to really twist. It still hurt my hand, and as far as rubbing on it with those ridges or whatever. But it finally came off, but there was a good amount of globby glue inside there, apparently, that was holding it on there. So yeah, just wanted to let you know, in case you have the same issue, don't give up on it. You can get it off, because the bottle I got, I mentioned it before, is 16 ounces, and I didn't really mean to get 16 ounces. It's just that it was such a good deal. I thought it was only like, it was either the same price as this one or close to it when I bought this one. I was like, that's why I thought it was that one, because it was like, oh, that must be the one I got, because that sounds like the same price as I paid before. And then I got it, and it was a 16-ounce bottle. I was like, oh wow, that's that's a lot of glue. So I didn't want to use that big bottle of glue. It's like giant. So I just refilled this one and cleaned it off real good, and so we're good to go now. So there's one. Let's see how it flattened out here. Yeah, that's nice. There's a little sliver here I need to cut off on the bottom, but yeah, I flattened it out nice. So let's do another one here. And I'm going to decorate these in just a second. Let me just cut out a couple more and see how we do here. Yeah, so these are going to be simple, like I said, but I think they'll be super cute. They're going to be, I'm going to leave them rectangle like this, in case you're new to junk journaling. When I first started doing junk journals and making tags, I thought, oh, they have to be some exact size and type of thing, but they do not. They don't have to be an exact size or exact shape or anything. So, because I was like looking for templates and all kinds of stuff, and then I realized, finally realized, didn't take me too long to realize it, but then I did realize, oh, I can make tags any shape I want. No biggie. So let me just cut with my scissors on this one. Okay, so I'm gonna have to cut another piece for that third tag, but these are gonna be super cute. And then they'll have journaling space on the back. All right, there we go. There's another one. And let's see, I think I can save this piece for something possibly. But this piece is gonna go. All right. I might get that piece out of the trash because I can probably punch some butterflies out of it. I can't resist. I'm punching butterflies out of all of my little pieces. Okay, so this one, I need one more here. I need to make sure I glue it to the, and see, I can't see through there. Glue it to the printed side, so I have the plain side on the back of these wallpaper tags. This wallpaper is pretty thick anyway, but it needs something here to flatten it out. Okay, like that. Alrighty. I think I'm going to cut it out with my scissors again, just so I don't cut too much of this paper here, and have it maybe possibly cut it in the wrong spot for whatever the next thing is that I want to glue down on here, and waste it because I think I only have this one that I'm working with today and one more left. Like I said, I bought like 12 of them that one time, probably a couple of years ago now, and I've been using them. So yeah, I would totally get them again because they are really, really nice paper. Okay, so there's the third one, looking good. Wait, there's a little sliver right here of that envelope I can see here on the top. Okay, there we go. Okay, so the next thing I was going to do, let's see, let's go ahead and you see how these are, And right here is a little picture of a button. So I thought I would put an actual button right there. So I got this little jar of buttons out. And I'll see what's in here. I recently reorganized my buttons, but I don't separate out the colors. I just like to see all the colors in the same container. I think that's really pretty when you separate them, but I just, you know, I don't feel the need to do that. I like to dig through them, I guess. So that's that one. I'm not going for any certain color. Like here's a blue one. That would kind of, let me see. That would look cute on over here. Let me see if we can just do other colors. Like that one's cute, a yellow one. Okay, let's see, here's a green one. Let's put the green one over here. And here is a red one. There we go. All 3 buttons picked out. Okay, that didn't take too much time. See? All out of one container. And so let's see, let's glue those down with some Fabri-Tac right here. And then I have some ribbon to put on here too for a little topper. Let's see, which is the bottom and the top. Does it matter on this one? Probably not. Let's put it on this side. I think this might actually be the bottom, but I'm not totally sure. So I try not to put too much glue on buttons. You got to have enough to hold it down, right? But I try not to put too much because it oozes out so easily, and it's doing it on this one. Yeah, because you've got to push them down so that they, I guess you got to push them down so that they get on there and attach themselves. But then the glue oozes out, so I'm going to try to put less on this one. See how we do. I haven't mastered the art of putting buttons on with glue because my glue always oozes out, but apparently I'm putting too much glue under there. So we'll see. I put a lot less glue under on this one. So we'll see if it sticks down good. It probably will. Okay, so I'm pushing on it. And it's not really oozing out like this one did right here. I'd always try to get it off. Okay, now this one. All right, so let's try not to put too much glue on there, Sherry. Don't forget. Talking to myself so I don't forget and put too much glue on there. Okay, those look really cute with the buttons, right? Yeah. I wanted to add something on there, but not too much of anything because I think they're cute the way they are. But I just thought, what I thought about stickers or some bling, and then I thought about the buttons because of course they have a button on there. So I have this ribbon that matches pretty well. And I thought maybe I would tie a little bow to put on each one. So let me get my fabric cutting scissors here and see how we can tie a little bow. See if I can tie a little bow here. I usually can't tie bows, but you never know. Just a little bow to fit on the top. Okay, just like whatever, just a regular bow. Okay, and I got glue on me now. Let me get that off because that's going to drive me a little crazy being in my way. Okay, so this is a decent bow. Let me just fluff it up a little here. Okay, and I'm going to cut this extra off. Let's see, how do I want to cut it? I always get confused on which way to cut it. Let's see, let's cut it this way. And this other one looks good. Turn it a little bit and see how it looks. I want to make sure it's tight. And then we pull it back down a little bit. Yeah, I'm a little fussy with my bows, but you know, we want them to look good, right? So let's see how this one looks. We're going to glue it on this first one right here. I'm just going to put a little dot here in the middle and see if that's enough to hold it on. Hopefully it's not too much glue there. I probably would have put too much on there, but we'll see. We'll press it down into there and see how it is. Okay, and I need to let it dry. I'm going to press it down and then let it dry. But here's what it looks like. I think that's pretty cute, pretty simple, easy, fast, and cute, right? Not complicated. Okay, there's one. The bow really makes it though, doesn't it? Look at the difference. The bow really makes it. So, and the button. Because if you didn't do any of that, It would look cute, but kind of plain. Okay, so that was a good length on that one. Try not to waste my ribbon here. Hope I need to cut it long enough to tie a bow, but not too long so that I waste my ribbon, right? So let's see how we did on this one. I think I cut this one a little shorter, but I did have to cut off a little piece on that one. So this one might be a little smaller, but that's okay. Looking cute. All right, so I still have to cut off a little piece. Let's see, I'm gonna cut it like this, kind of like the same as the other side. Some more glue, a little less hopefully than last time, but it didn't really show too much there, so I think we're okay. Okay, let me press that down so it can stay there. It wants to pop up. This one's a little fluffier. I didn't pull it as tight. I think I need a little clamp or something on there. Let me get a little clamp. Let's see. Well, it's not a little clamp, but it's a clamp. So yeah, I just want to hold it down on there. Okay, well, let me get it down on there. Okay, I'm going to hold that down for a minute. Well, let me go ahead and put it on straight, I guess. Okay, I'll leave that there for a minute. I'm squishing the end, but I'll fluff it back up, hopefully. The worst case scenario, I just rip it off and put a new one on there, right? So, okay, I'm going to make this one a little longer, much to my dismay. Hopefully I'm not wasting ribbon. I don't have very much of this ribbon either. I have just a little, maybe a foot or so left there. So, and I got it at a thrift store, of course. It's a cool homespun look, I think. So when I got this one, there was a green one and this kind of reddish one, and I really do like it. So, but I'm using it, so okay, let's cut it this way. Oh, that's the perfect bow. Look at that. That is the perfect bow. So cute. Okay, a little dot of glue. Again, we'll see if we need a clamp on this one. I didn't pull it super tight, but I think I pulled it a little tighter than that one. I'm trying to get a little bubble there so it grabs my bow, but that's an issue because I'm probably putting too much glue on there. Okay. Yeah, that one's grabbing better. I don't know why. Feels like it's already grabbing it, you know. That all I have to do is let it dry. Okay, let's take this one off before it totally squishes my... Oh, it didn't even squish it, really. Okay. All right. I think we're good. I think they're all cute. All my bows came out different, but that's okay. But that is it. Super quick and easy, right? So don't forget to check out the other participants. And yeah, I can make a bunch of these bows in a little bit of time. And they're nice and sturdy and kind of, you know, harder now that I have that backing on. But there's the back. You can write on the back. And I didn't put anything down here on purpose so that I could slip it into a pocket. And they're nice and flat on the bottom. So hope you enjoyed today's tags. I'll see you in my next video and have a great day. Happy crafting.